Hello, welcome. This is my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy. I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective. So take what resonates and leave the rest. The overall energy of this reading is 10, protection for the vulnerable heart. Really beautiful energy. It feels like I'm really seeing this column of white light. And when your vibration is high, lower vibrational energies can't get to you. Not without raising their vibration, which then wouldn't be lower vibrational energies anymore. This has a real ascension vibe. And I'm getting, you are protected. You are divinely protected. You have a tender heart. And there might be a tendency empathically to absorb energies, denser, darker energies around you. And even projections, like people's projections of their darker energies onto you. And so remembering to come back to you, to take time away from others and find your own energy over and over again, not staying in hermit mode forever, but more of a remembering that go out into the world, come back, release all that is not yours, so you can find yourself again and again and again. I'm also getting with that practice with going out into the world, seeing people, situations, coming back, letting go of all their energies, that it will get easier and easier to recognize what's yours and what is not yours. All right, the animal totem for today's reading is kangaroo, gratitude. Be grateful for all you are blessed with. So this actually goes together really nicely with protection and raising your vibration. So appreciation is such a high vibration. Gratitude. So usually when I start appreciating, I start with something very simple. And for me, I love my desk. I love my cards. I appreciate having these cards. I appreciate how different they are and how each deck tunes into a different frequency or frequencies. I appreciate my computer that allows me to connect with you. I appreciate you for watching this video and sharing your energies with me. I appreciate the lights and electricity in this home and the air conditioning and just the roof over my head so I'm safe at night and protected from the elements. I appreciate the fan so I can stay cooler. I appreciate my dog and my birds. I appreciate the sun, the food that I eat, the earth. I appreciate being in the space It's a very co-creative space. So when you're watching, I'm tuning into your energies as a collective, and there's no other space that I enjoy more, at least right now. This is my favorite space to be. And so that you're sharing this with me is of great appreciation. So maybe even writing down and practicing like the attitude of gratitude, so you can protect your heart. I think a lot of times when I get really in it, or when I'm absorbing a lot of other people's energies, when I've been around a lot of other people, taking time, I could start trying to figure out and and get kind of caught up in the storyline instead of first changing your vibration to appreciation and love, and then looking at the energies. When I start diving in and analyzing, when I'm in something in a darker place, I'm in it. I'm feeling in real intense negative emotions. I don't really vibe with negative, but unwanted emotions that are more uncomfortable. And I tend to join in those energies and start blaming and projecting and maybe feeling like a victim to other people's energies, instead of taking my power back by going within, raising my vibration, releasing whatever does not serve me, and staying there. And as you know, not staying there like that's the objective, but just trusting that even when I do get in it and go to a darker place, I know I can always re-find myself, especially after doing it over and over and over again. Then you learn to teach yourself that it's okay to be in this in it space and kind of darker and feeling things really heavy and dense, because I know I'm going to find myself, I'm going to find my way back to me. And when I find my way back to my energy and can raise my vibration again, then I'm stronger. I've learned something from that little journey that I went on, and I become more resilient, wiser, more compassionate, because I remember, how crappy that was to go through that. And so when someone else is in it, instead of trying to fix them, you can just, yeah, I get it. You're in a tough place, and it's okay to be right where you are. Let's just sit in this energy. I'll hold space, that white light, and it's okay to be right where you are. You don't have to escape it. There's a lot of really good information being in it. So, all right. Let's start the interesting reading portion. All right. In your past, you've got 7 of Wands. So this feels like in your past there's been competition and a need to be in a defensive mode. This feels like other people and or other people's energies that are challenging for you. And it's interesting. So a need to protect yourself, and protection is the overarching topic. umbrella for today. Let's see, let's clarify maybe what has put you in the Seven of Wands space. This wants to come out. So, Nine of Swords reversed. Fears, secrets, worries. So there's some inner turmoil. And Two of Pentacles in reverse. Being overcommitted and disorganized. A lack of balance. That's the one that's dinging for me. So a lack of balance. These are all really difficult energies. Even in the upright, you know, Nine of Swords upright is really difficult. This is just takes a lot of energy, juggling something. So there's something in your past, and then Three of Pentacles in reverse. Disharmony, misalignment, working alone, a lack of teamwork, disorganized, group conflict. So disorganized comes in twice. I'm getting like a disorganized, and it creating uncertainty from this disorganization. Working through some of your deepest fears. This feels like shadow work, and also seeing others' secrets, disheartening secrets that others have had, that has put you in this defensive mode. So I'm getting not just your energy in this reading, but some kind of conflict with the people in your environment. I don't see quite yet about whether this is a work situation, family situation, relationship. Six of Pentacles. This to me is breadcrumbing. So I'm getting that someone was breadcrumbing you. I'm getting a real third party situation here. And it created this lack of balance, and there were secrets which created a lot of competition and a need to protect yourself. Just like it feels heavy in the heart space and solar plexus, like really disempowering, like someone purposefully trying to disempower you. Yikes. All right. And right now, in your present time, is the High Priestess in reverse. Again, secrets, hidden agendas, disconnected from intuition, selfish shallowness. This does not feel like your energy. It looks like this reading is about some energies that have been in your space in the past and are still currently in your space. So a High Priestess in reverse, someone who's secretive, who's disconnected from their intuition, selfish. Get some clarification on, I can see why protection is the overarching energy with this being kind of the story of what's been going on with you, collective. So 10 of Cups in reverse. It looks like this High Priestess in reverse tried to shatter your dreams, break up your family, create domestic disharmony and disconnection. It feels like a purposeful attempt to, and not only have they been trying to do this, but they're still working on shattering your dreams. They haven't given up, which tells me you haven't given up. Way to go, collective. Get some more clarification on this High Priestess in reverse who's out to get you kind of vibe. More 5 of Wands. Competition, rivalry. So it's someone who feels like you are their competition. Do you know who this person is? Let me know in the comments if you're like, yeah, I know who this is, or I have no idea, but I feel this energy. It feels like it might be kind of a 50-50. It's very interesting that someone, because this feels like a lot of focus on you, collective, and not on bettering themselves, but a focus on you, a focus on, excuse me, all right, being warmed up. Someone, so with this, I'm getting a third party situation because there was someone who was breadcrumbing you, keeping you around, but giving their energy and love and attention to someone else to really keep you out of that high vibrational space and create, so you're defensive. And they're still doing it. There's someone who's disconnected from their intuition, who's selfish. It's very interesting to spend this much time and energy on you instead of whatever it is that they want to create in their life and focusing it there. But instead, they're focusing it on you. So Ace of Swords in reverse. Brutality, chaos, it's like lies. Clouded judgment. I'm getting the most, I mean, they are definitely confused. They're not listening to their intuition, but the brutality and chaos that they are continuing to work on in your life. It's very interesting. And it's hard for me to even fathom, like, spending this much time on you. Nine of Cups in reverse. They lack inner joy. There's a smugness. I'm getting that they hate your happiness. They're I'm guessing that they probably hate anybody else being happy because they lack inner joy for themselves. And so if anyone else is doing well and not through them, then it, like maybe a God complex. There's definitely egos, people working from their egos. There's at least two energies that are behaving in this way. If this is resonating and you're getting triggered, just bringing in that white light. You know, remember protection for the vulnerable heart. Bringing in that white light, releasing any matches that you have with these energies, releasing their energies from your space. Knowing that you are protected, you are divinely protected and guided. And gratitude. I'm so grateful that I'm divinely protected from these energies. And it is my hope that they find their way, they heal themselves instead of wanting to misalign someone else. So everybody's misaligned. Your higher self is in Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like your higher self is saying, just keep focusing on you, on what you're working on. Harvest is near. I know this has been exhausting because it's not just your energy. It feels like, as disturbing, honestly, as these energies are, people who are actively focusing their negative attention on you, and behaving in really cruel, competitive ways. They're actively trying to shatter your dreams and create domestic disharmony. They've got secret agendas. This would make a great book. That your higher self is saying, this is a short-term issue. Keep focusing on what your long-term goal is, on where you want to go, where your dreams are. Remember that you are protected. You're divinely protected and guided. Tune into your own intuition. Be grateful for that, all that you have. As you raise your vibration, these energies, I mean, hammer time, like, can't touch this. Ding, 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 ding. So, and I'm also getting like, why are they doing it? I think if this is so confusing, why someone or a group of people would do this, asking why and trying to identify with it is not going to be helpful. It just is. Maybe it would help, instead of trying to figure out why, focusing on just accepting, like, yes, there are deceptive people. There are people with secret agendas that lack inner joy, and they use confusion and brutality and chaos to knock other people off, to knock people down energetically, emotionally, mentally, maybe even physically. There are those people, and they're, like at the beginning I was saying, it's okay to feel other people's energies and then come back to yourself. If you spend too much time trying to figure out why and identifying with this energy, and instead of just accepting, then you start kind of taking on those energies. Does that make sense? Like whatever you actively fight against, you start taking on those energies, probably very unconsciously. So just keep doing you, keep raising your vibration, keep reminding yourself that you are divinely protected and guided. Remember what is wonderful in your life that you can appreciate and be grateful for. And your challenge right now is Queen of Pentacles. Just stay in that nurturing place. Stay focused on, it feels like work, and building your abundance. The practical elements. I'm getting focused on the practical elements of what you can work with, instead of focusing on these energies. And it must be very difficult, because this whole reading, your energy really only showed up in your higher self and your challenge and the overarching. So the storyline of what's going on is someone else's energy around you that is creating a conflict and competition, disharmony. I'm also getting like finding people who do support you, finding people who are not in this energy, rising above it, leaving it behind, and having fun. Can you? Is that a possibility, to just let the storyline go for as much as you can, even though it is ongoing and that energy is in your space, to do what you can to raise your vibration and remember to come back to your energy, grounded, take care of you, your Queen of Pentacles, take care of your health, your wealth, your foundations. I'm hearing this will all work out. I'm even hearing this is part of the plan. This is part of the plan. I get that you might have known at least one of the people involved here, and this ruthlessness has created a separation or an opportunity to detach and separate yourself from these energies instead of being in them. Being aware of what's going on in your environment allows you to make really good choices about what type of energies and people with carrying these type of energies. Do you really want to stay in that environment with someone who's wielding brutality and chaos, competition, rivalry, conflict, secrets, secret agendas, selfishness? So, yeah, let me know if this resonates, if you're going through something like this. I think I've been tuning in to not only my own life, does this resonate, but it also, there's some phenomenon going on in the collective where as the energies are becoming more and more polarized, that there's this division. There's people that are ascending, and then there are people who refuse to ascend, don't know how to ascend, that are identifying more with the denser, darker energies. And they could still heal. You know, everybody's on their own timeline. But just to keep ascending, keep doing you, Keep reminding yourself that you are divinely protected and guided, that this energy cannot touch you. You are loved, you are cared for, you are protected, you are so appreciated. You shining your light and keeping your vibration high I appreciate you doing that. So, all right, I hope this helps. Thank you so much for sharing your energy. Thank you.